Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of affordable products. So when I say affordable, I don't mean like £5 and under, I do mean kind of more £10 and under. So I know that makeup is not as affordable as it used to be because, you know, the market is so oversaturated. There's so many brands out there trying to compete with each other, and some brands out there still do have like really affordable makeup that is really good and actually an affordable price. So, you know, instead of buying a product for like £2, maybe if I could wait a little bit longer for something that was like £5–6, then obviously that would make a bit of a difference with the quality. So the stuff that I have is all pretty much around like the £10 less mark. I have a couple of new products that I'm really excited to try as well, so let's get on with it. So I'm going to start with a bit of skincare because my skin has been really sad recently. My rosacea has like popped back. It's come for the winter, it's come to like annoy me a bit longer. I did do a video recently about just like the lows, the big lows and little highs of my skin condition. So if you want to check that out, just to kind of, if you want an idea as to what rosacea actually is, because like I mentioned like so many times, before I had it, I didn't even know it existed, and then obviously it's taken me a while to kind of accept it and understand that it's not something that's going to go away very easily. But I'm actually using, I forgot to mention what I was using, the Beauty Corrupt Vitamin C Gel Moisturizer. So I got this part of their one of their mystery boxes, which you can buy on their website. I think it might be around the £10 mark. I need to get an actual price for you, I apologise, but it just really gives me a really nice softness to my skin, and I use it before I go to bed, and when I wake up in the morning my skin does feel quite nice, even though this morning my skin is feeling so dehydrated and I don't know why. So let's go on to a primer. So we are going in with the Hyped Up e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So this is like £10, and the fact that so many people have been raving about it, I have tried this like 2 or 3 times now, and every time I'm moving it, like the bubble inside is like moving, but I do really like this, and I'm going to be trying a new foundation, so I want to see how this works with various foundations. So I love e.l.f. products. They have like, I think it's over the past like 2 years, they've really changed their game. Like I remember when they first came to the UK, there were a couple of products that I was interested in, but as soon as they brought out those quad eyeshadow palettes, I was obsessed. Like I own a lot of their new products now. There's a couple of things that I haven't purchased, or of course there's a couple of things that I don't like. I don't really like the new camo powder foundation. It's just a bit too dehydrating for me, to be honest, but I do like a lot of their products, like especially their putty products. They are fantastic. So this does have to be kept like on your skin for about, I think it says like leave it for about 30 seconds before you apply anything. So in that time, let's talk about our new foundation. So I was on TikTok, as I always am when I have like some free time. I was looking through someone that I follow. She's like a makeup SFX kind of artist and like really talented, and I saw that she'd done a sponsored video with Sheglam, and I was like, they have a new foundation, and I was like, okay. So this is the Skinfinite Hydrating Foundation, and I recently did try their kind of like balm foundation, which I absolutely loved. I think it was great. I am doing a comparison like high-end and affordable makeup with that Sheglam, with the KVD one. I just need to get my mind into gear as to like a full face of what I'm gonna use. But with that other one, you get like a little slip case for your foundation. So I believe this was like £6–7, and I've always mentioned this with Sheglam, if you wait until the weekend, most of the time they will give you free shipping, because during the week it's like a couple of pounds if you don't want to pay a couple of pounds for shipping, depending on where you live. Just wait till the weekend and you get free shipping. So yeah, this is a glass bottle. I got it in the shade Sand, oh sorry, Shell, because I'm pretty sure with that other foundation I got a pretty, I think I got like shell 2 or shell, I can't remember, but yeah, that was a pretty decent fit for me, so I'm very excited to try this. I like the little emblem on the top, so I'm gonna like put this on my Eyeshadow Clean palette and use a sponge today, because sponges are my go-to these days when it comes to complexion. So I'm going to start off with a couple of pumps because it doesn't pump out that much anyway. So I'm going to see what this is like coverage wise, because we're going to need a bit of full coverage today, as I'm very excited. I'm going to go out later. I'm actually going to film like a mini blog, which I'm going to start after I film this. So if you want to check what I'm up to today, don't forget to subscribe, because then you'll see what I get up to on one of my few days off that I have these days. So I'm excited to go and do something. The weather's not too bad, like it's kind of super cloudy, but it's also a tad humid, so I feel like it might rain today. I'm looking forward to that. I love the rain, obviously not when I'm in it, but when I'm like at home or admiring it from somewhere, I do love the rain a lot. But yeah, let's talk about this foundation. So far it's giving me a really nice kind of like glow, like a bit of a coverage to it. I can say it is probably a little bit orange for me if I'm going off like a first impression when I'm looking in my mirror. I'm gonna kind of add a little bit, like maybe 1 or 2 pumps more, just to kind of give it a bit more of a bit more coverage. And I do have a couple of other liquid products I'm going to try after this, so I will see how they work on top. But this is quite nice. I mean, it's pretty much covered my redness. Obviously my spots and my bumps are going to stay there because I can't cover those, unfortunately. But when you get a bit closer, it's looking good. I mean, I don't have any problems with how this feels on my skin. Longevity, obviously we'll find out, but I do have my fan on because I can't not really when I sweat so much on my top lip, and I feel like this fan will really help me out. So right, this is looking really nice. So I'm going to stop using the foundation because I don't need to add any more. I might just add a bit of concealer. So I'm going to go in with one of my favourite concealers, which is the Conceal and Define by Revolution. This is like £5, and I think they always have like a discount when it comes to this one now, because it's a bit of an older product. So I am going to add it in some of my little like problematic areas, just to kind of add a bit more to it. So this one is one of my always go-to ones, and again, if it has lasted me so long. So again, if you want an affordable product that will last you ages, great coverage, Revolution do some great concealers, and they have a new Beetlejuice collection coming out, which I saw on their Instagram yesterday. So I'm absolutely freaking out about it, because I didn't get the Melt Cosmetics one back in the day, because that's when I was a bit like, I wasn't really into Melt Cosmetics as much as I am now, and I do regret not buying that collection. So with this Revolution one, I hope that they don't fuck it up, because sometimes they have a tendency of being a bit lackluster when it comes to some of their collaborations, but we will see. So I am going to go in now with a blush and highlighter. So I'm actually going to go in with my Sheglam one because I love this one and it's super affordable. I think this is about £5, and this one I use all the damn time. Like, I love it, and it gives me this gorgeous glow. This is in the shade Devoted, and I'm actually going to go not as ham today because I know what's wrong with me, but I'm looking forward to using the highlighter because that is another exciting product. But yeah, this is so gorgeous. I was like, I need to use a liquid highlighter today, and because I'm using Sheglam, I thought let's see how they work together. But this is, oh, I love this blush so much. So let's go on to highlighter. So it's another Sheglam one. I'm not using all Sheglam products today, I promise, but this is their new liquid highlighter. So this is in the shade Vanilla Frost, and this packaging is so cool. I actually haven't opened it, so I've only seen it online, but this is their new kind of mattifying, kind of like glass-ish packaging. I'm very excited to try this. So yeah, let's see. I mean, when you compare it to the other packaging, because obviously this is much older, so you've got this now completely different. I don't know if it's just for the highlighter, but I'm excited to give this a go. Oh, okay, different doe foot, so I'm gonna add some. Okay, that's icy. I'm just gonna tap a lot because I have probably added too much. That's not right, but I mean, okay, this is not messing. Wow, I'm gonna add a bit more on my nose. Why not? And then just go back on the other side. You only need the tiniest amount, honestly, like, ooh. Okay, I mean, I'm looking a little bit glowy because I haven't put any powder down yet, but I will do that in a moment. But this is super nice, wow. And again, this is like not even £5, it's like £5.50, £6, something like that. But again, these are very, very affordable if you want to try a different like variety of makeup. And the delivery time is not too bad these days, like apart from like any postal strikes or anything like that in the UK. I mean, this comes from China, I believe, and they dispatch it within like a decent amount of time. I would say give it like maybe a week and a half for it to turn up, or maybe a bit longer than that. But this is super nice. I've just put it back because I know I'll add even more, but it's got like a pearlescent pink glow to it, so that's stunning. So I'm going to go in now with my Technic setting powder, because this is a nice matte powder, and this is like £2.50 basically from your local Wilko or even beauty outlets. They sell Technic now, so I am loving this powder. Very, very affordable. So again, there's so many powders out there that you can try, but it's about kind of trying different ones, and especially I like to use mattifying ones, so this one works really well with what I want. So let's go on to the eyes now, and this is a brand new product. It's actually, this brand has released a ton of new products. So MUA have got new stuff out, so they've got some new eyeshadow palettes. They also have a lipstick that I want to show you that I'm not going to use today, but I picked it up at the same time as I got this. So this is their Andromeda Skies eyeshadow palette, and this was like £3.50 from Superdrug. It's a bit different than what I normally go for, but I thought today let's try it on, because it's not that it's a gloomy day, but it's a day where I'm kind of like, let's look a bit alternative. So I am going to start off with this light shade here. They don't have any names, so I'm just going to go in with it. And MUA are, again, a very, very affordable brand. So when I said, you know, not all these products are going to be like under £5, you know, this is one of the kind of exceptions, because MUA are very, very affordable. Like, they have products that are literally £1–2, but I feel like their quality is really good. Like their eyeshadow palettes, I've only tried one or two, I've not tried many. So when I saw these in Superdrug, I was like, I need to give these a go, because they always seem like they have some really kind of like tacky packaging, like they're black packaging with like the white writing and stuff, like nice and simple. But some of their products do have some really good quality, have some good like textures and kind of like, you know, pigments. So this first shade, I don't have anything on my lid, to be honest. I don't really have any foundation on there either, so I'm still just going back and forth with this shade. It's a nice transition, so that's pretty cute. I mean, with this palette you can't do a whole lot when it comes to like a different kind of look. You can just kind of go back and forth with the same thing again and again, but I still feel like it will look quite nice, hopefully. So let's now go in with this deeper shade, and we're gonna, oh, picked up a lot. I'm gonna go in the outer corner and just blend it out. So I'm gonna, they did have a variety of these as well. So I think they had maybe a couple of colourful ones, but I thought to myself, let's try something different, because like going up, I've got so many colourful palettes that I don't really have a lot of like deeper toned or kind of like ones to use in the fall, or the ones for like autumn, like for the winter time. So I'm just kind of thought I would try something different, and I know Halloween's coming up, so I want to try and do some different looks to see if I can do anything because, you know, Halloween is so fun. It's like my favourite time of the year apart from my birthday, but it's still a time of year where we can like do some interesting makeup looks, and I want to try and do some because last year I think I did a couple, not like they were like insane, like amazing or anything, but they were still pretty fun to do. So this shade, I'm again going quite light-handed because I could tell it's quite a pigmented shade, so I'm just gonna just slowly go back and forth, and it's blending in really nicely. Like it's not patchy, and it's not like looking that muddy. So let's go with a shimmer now, just because why not? Let's just find a nice brush. So you get two shimmers, so I feel like going in with this one just here because it just looks much better. You know what, I might just use my finger because, oh, that's a nice like silver tone. Oh damn, I mean this palette is cheaper than the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one is £4, this is like £3.75, and they're basically kind of like on par with each other. That's crazy. I'm gonna blend that because that just looks like it's just blended in. So ooh, that's very nice, that's very nice. I don't want it to be too harsh, so wow, I like that. That's good. Okay, so now let's go on to the other side. One thing I hate about these kind of shimmers, they will just crumble up. I don't know if that's the word. So just tapping again, and wow. Normally I would go in with a brush, bit of setting spray to kind of add it on, but I felt today let's try something a bit different. And again, just gonna blend that out. Ooh, that's super duper nice. Okay, I like this palette. This is just like a nice kind of, I'm not gonna say gothic, but it's kind of like nice, like wintry, like just a nice kind of soft glam. I think that's what people call it, because it's not colourful, it's not like, it's just nice and deep, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I'm now going to go in with some mascara. So we're going to go in with my Catrice Glam and Doleful Luscious mascara. So this is like a couple of pounds on the Just My Look website. They sell so much Catrice, and recently I've been looking on there and they have a lot of new Catrice products that I want to try. So maybe when I get paid I will pick up some more Catrice, because I don't own that much and they are again very affordable, and I think in the UK they're the only place you can get Catrice. But this mascara is very nice. I just think I've had it a bit too long, so it's kind of dried up in certain places, which is a tad annoying, but again, mascaras never do anything amazing for me, so I just kind of put it on to make it a bit nicer. So I'm going to go in with the lips now, and I'm actually going to start off with a lip liner. So this is by Colourpop. So this is like, obviously Colourpop is from America and the conversion rate is very different, but I'm pretty sure like the liner, when you convert it, it's about £5 or something. So I'm going to get this on because I have red lips today, so I'm just going to get this very quickly, and it's actually fallen out of the packaging, because when I opened it, it was like out there, and I'm like, okay, so it might have been like bashed around in my boxes. Normally it's very creamy, but I've had this for a while, so I think it might have just dried out a tad. Okay. That's just a really quick me lining my lips really badly. So like I mentioned before, with the MUA, they do have new lipsticks out. So they actually have matte lipsticks and these lip stains. So I am gonna not use this today because I actually have another lipstick that I've been wanting to try for ages, that I've had for ages. So this is by Collection. This is the Lasting Perfection matte lipstick in the shade Fierce 3. because, you know, numbers are nice and simple. So I actually saw someone on TikTok use this as well, and I was like, I didn't know they had new lipsticks out, so let's give this a go. Oh, this is very nice. Okay, I've done a bit of a messy look, but so far this is really nice. This is really soft, and I really hope it dries down, because it says it's meant to be a matte liquid lipstick and it is still a little bit wet, so I'm gonna wait a minute for it to dry. But this is my finished look. Let me know what you guys think. So when I think about all the new products that I've tried, because a lot of them are obviously older products that I have tried before, but let's talk about the foundation. This so far is super duper nice. I mean, we'll think about the longevity when I go out, walk about, not in this fan because obviously I think outside it's probably a little bit windy, but it's not going to be like this fan. To be honest, it might be quite warm, a bit humid, so we'll see how that turns out. I'm actually going to set my face with this spray as well, I forgot, so just to help a little bit. This is from Beauty Crop as well. I think this is about £8–9 that you can get in Superdrug and their website too. Let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. Pretty nice. I mean, like I said, I went for something a little bit different than I normally go for, but it's a nice soft glam kind of palette. What else is new? The highlighter, stunning. I mean, it took a minute for me to kind of like blend it out a bit, but it did work really, really nicely. The lipstick has now dried down and it's still coming off a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I think it might transfer if I eat something or drink something a bit later, but let me know what you think. Like, have you picked up anything recently that is pretty affordable? Like, are you gonna buy any of these products, especially the Sheglam foundation? I think this might be one of my favorites for this month. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there. Hope you guys are doing really well, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.